What is up, guys? I'm Carson Vincent.
And I'm Xavier Parker.
You're listening to The Den, man. I'm here with Elaina Turner and Jade Mabe. They are both cheerleaders. Do y'all both cheer for football?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So I guess we're going to ask them a couple questions. Xavier, you want to start us off?
So, Elaina, what inspired you to start cheerleading? And did you start cheerleading as a freshman? Were you in cheerleading before high school?
Nothing really inspired me to do it besides I done gymnastics when I was little. So when I was maybe 5, I started gymnastics, and then our school just doesn't do gymnastics. So I got into cheer when I was in 6th grade, I think. So that's kind of how it got started.
And Jade?
It was kind of the same for me. I also did gymnastics when I was little, but I also saw when we were out, sometimes you'd see the little cheer uniforms for the junior pro cheerleaders, and I thought they were so cute. So that's kind of how it's all started.
So, really, it boils down. You kind of want to fit in, kind of do something for the school in a way, be the popular person. It's everyone's goal.
So, would you say if in high school you had the option to do gymnastics, would you do gymnastics over cheer? Would you do them both?
I think I definitely would rather do gymnastics, which I stopped at a young age, so I'm probably not good at it anymore, but I would have definitely stayed in it rather than cheer.
I would probably have still stuck with cheer. I did gymnastics, but when I started cheering, I was better at that than I was at gymnastics.
So sticking with cheer, how did it impact your high school experience? Jade?
Well, I think I definitely got more outspoken. I was kind of quiet before, and it definitely helped with that.
I feel like that definitely happens with just anyone that's involved. As you do, just going from a freshman to a senior, I think almost everyone can attain to that. You've grown as a person, and people that were introverted maybe aren't as introverted.
You kind of get your voice.
Yeah, you kind of learn to speak for yourself. But
yeah.
I think doing something where you are in front of, a few hundred people screaming and shouting DCHS, I feel like that would definitely help that process.
Being a senior cheerleader, what are some challenges you probably are facing right now or were facing? Elaina?
I think just making decisions that are best for everybody, because you want your whole team to be pleased with what you do. So just making those decisions would probably be the hardest.
Yeah, it's definitely hard to get everybody on the same page sometimes. Sometimes you got to make decisions that everybody's not going to be happy with, or everybody necessarily likes, or they'd rather do something different. So you just kind of got to put your foot down sometimes.
So we know you have practice, and we know you go to all the football games. So how do you balance having cheer, extracurriculars, your regular coursework? If you did dual enrollment, AP classes, how do you kind of balance out your school lifestyle?
It was hard at sometimes, but you just gotta. I've been doing it for a long time, so it's gotten kind of normal for me. But you just gotta know when you need to actually focus on something and when you don't need to.
I always thought it was pretty easy. It was just 3 days a week. That was it, so it wasn't that bad.
So what were your hopes for this year as a cheerleader? Were you hoping to be a leader? Were you hoping to perfect a new move? What was your goal as a cheerleader this year?
I think I didn't really have a goal. I was just there for fun, and I had fun, so I achieved it.
I love that.
I wasn't really shooting for anything. I was just there.
Jade?
I've always really wanted to get my back handspring because I still haven't gotten that yet, but that didn't happen. But I still, like she said, we had fun, and that's all I can ever really ask for.
I think above all else, in a school sport, that's definitely what you should be focusing on. So while it's nice to improve, really at the end of the day, everyone's out there to have fun.
Yeah, but you definitely, I feel like you can't plateau. You got to get better. That's how it goes. How do y'all stay motivated, though?
I don't.
Y'all don't? Just kind of pushing through it?
Well, I mean, it's just like you're just there.
So
Like, you're not really. You're not. It's not like like I don't want to say cheer's not a sport. Like it definitely is. It takes a lot of work, but you're not really there to perform at a football game. You're just kind of there to lead a crowd.
So are y'all happy it's over?
No.
No.
No?
I miss it.
Do you actually miss it?
Yes.
Okay. Were there any like specific rituals or like traditions y'all had that y'all
No.
did before games or anything? No? Nothing?
Well, we always like get in a circle and like pray and everything, but we just always joked around. We sang a couple songs on the bus rides there.
Oh.
So what about after high school? What are you two going to be doing after high school? You going to college? You going to work? And is cheerleading going to be a part of that post-high school life?
I plan on going to Tennessee Tech, and I've got an offer to cheer, but I don't really want to at all. But I still plan to go to Tech, and then I plan to go to Lincoln Memorial after for dentistry.
I also plan to go to Tech. I'm not sure what I really want to do. For cheer, I won't be doing it after high school. I always knew that was kind of always going to be my end, just after high school and be done with it, but I will miss it.
Well, thank y'all. Enjoyed having y'all on the podcast, The Den. I hope y'all have a great day. And I hope cheerleading isn't over for y'all. And y'all find the light, the spark again.
Hey, maybe one day you'll end up coaching your own team.
I hope not.
Junior pro coaches. Let's become junior pro coaches, please.
Okay, I'll do that.
I
That'd be
can
so
see
fun.
that.
Or like dance moms. Y'all can be like competitive dancers.
Ooh,
Yes.
yeah. What about your children? I mean, like if you had, let's say you had a daughter or two, and they wanted to do cheerleading, would you support that? Would you want to be a part of that?
I'll let them do whatever, but like they've got to do something else besides cheerleading. They can't just do that. That's awful.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
I would 100% would let my kids do cheer. I mean,
Just
it's
cheer,
always-
though?
It's always up to them. If they want to do more, they can. If they
But
don't
that's
wanna do
awful,
cheer-
apparently. That's awful if you just do cheer. So some people say
When
that.
they're young. As they grow up, and if
Okay.
they're like, okay, I just want to do cheer, then that's fine. But let them try everything.
Oh, so
Yeah,
you're
I
saying you don't want to
guess.
make them just do
Yeah.
cheer.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I can see what you're saying.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for listening to The Den by Carson Vincent and Xavier Parker. We had Elaina Turner and Jade Mabe, both senior cheerleaders on the football team, and we got a little insight on what they think about it. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.